Hey y'all, I'm Kev.
I'm D.
And welcome to Pour It Out Thursday. Like, start solo dating. Start doing stuff that feeds your soul. It really shows how much heartbreak really affects you. Her going through depression, like real deep depression, where she couldn't even be in the studio.
Every time Cardi B comes up, the reason why I have so much sympathy for her is because she was done dirty.
Yeah.
Like, that girl was done.
Yeah.
The whole marriage. She was like, do you walk in Bottega and say, where's the diversity? No, you don't walk into the Bottega and say, where's the diversity? It is what it is. I said, I know this bitch did not just say that. I know this bitch. I said, I know this girl did not just say that.
Hey y'all, I'm Kev.
I'm D.
And welcome to Pour It Out Thursday. I'll never get tired of that. Girl, what's up, girl?
So interesting fact, last weekend, I decided to, take a little, go on a little adventure. Cause I kept seeing on TikTok, cause lately, I don't know if for you, but like my algorithm been like local.
Oh, that's nice. You know, my friend, his algorithm is local, and I thought about it. I was like, I wish mine was local to know what's going on around or near me.
It'd be weird. It's been local. It'd be showing me like local restaurants, local everything.
Oh, that's dope.
And I'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's really dope. Okay.
So I seen this thing on TikTok. It's called For the Girls Who Vibes. And it was just basically like girls that meet up locally just to like, cause like when we get older, it's hard to make friends. It's hard to keep friends. It's just, life just be lifing. Like, so it's just like event. They throw like little local events, like wine sipping, tennis. So last weekend was tacos and tequila, and I saw it and I kept pushing it off. But then I saw it and I was like, you know what? Let me try it. So I went and tried it. It was an hour away from me because she goes like up and down New Jersey. So it just so happened like the day that I chose to go, it was like more up north. And then I was like mad scared and everything. So then I went and it was all women. Black woman, Hispanic, this one girl, she was Egyptian. So it was like all, but we was all women. I just love that. And they all had something going on. Like this one girl, she had like this lotion thing going on. This other girl, she threw like little local events. Then this other lady, she owned the space that the event was being thrown. And she like has her own little thing going on too. And it was just like so good to be like in a space of like women.
Yeah, doing their own thing.
Doing their own thing.
Yeah.
So we had like a little part where we like introduced ourselves, and then like as everybody's introduced themselves, they're like, oh, I'm this, I do that. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, bet. So then when it got to me, I was like, I'm D. My cousin and I, we have a podcast called Pour It Out Thursday where we sit, chat, and pour it out.
All right, ain't that?
And like,
Thank you.
And then a couple of the girls followed the page.
I love that.
So it was great. Like everybody was networking. We was drinking. We was eating tacos. We was drinking tequila. We was playing games. Like it was like so nice to see like women like all different ages. Cause I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
And some of them just needed to get out.
Yeah.
Like from talking to them, this one lady, she has 2 autistic kids. She's obviously a full-time mom. She works from home, so she's always home, and she just wanted a night out. And then she came with her best friend that she's had since they were like 8 years old.
Wow.
And then the mom came too, like the girl's mom came too, and she was celebrating her birthday. So it was like sometimes people just need to get out, and we're at the age where we don't always want to go to the club. Sometimes we just want to like just go sit, chat.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So it was so nice. I was like, oh, okay, this was nice. So I out of my comfort zone for once.
Right. You know, shout out to you. I
Yeah.
feel like I love this era where you're like trying new things, but like
Yeah.
doing it on your own, like really, like you said, getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like this is like that's why people always say get out of your comfort zone because you really just don't know the experiences you're really missing out on
Yeah.
and how like fulfilling it is
Yeah.
to know that like once you've like it's kind of like once you jumped over that hurdle you're like damn I did it and like that was
Yeah.
great, that was a great feeling, you know. And like to be able to shout out Pour It Out Thursday, you know,
Yeah.
so we welcome all the people that we're
Yeah.
getting, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like you said, it's just so empowering. And I think that's what community is so important. It's so empowering to be around people that are really doing their own thing,
Yeah.
you know, just to hear that. But how did you feel, you know, after that experience, like on your ride home? Like, what was your thoughts? Like, what was your reflection on like the event, the night, you going by yourself? Like, what did you
Yeah.
feel?
Go home. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's gonna sound cheesy, but I was so proud of myself. I was
Yeah,
like, yes, girl.
yeah,
Cause like
girl,
when you step
yeah,
out your comfort
yeah,
zone, it's very hard. Like, cause you're like, cause like I was so scared walking in. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what they gonna think of me?
yeah.
Is everybody gonna be staring at me? And like I was the only person that didn't bring somebody that they knew. So I literally didn't know nobody in there. Like,
Right.
and I was just like, you did that, girl. Like, kudos to you, because that took a lot of courage.
Yeah, that took a lot
Yeah, that
of
took a lot
courage.
of
That
courage
took a lot of
to like
courage.
go out your comfort zone. Like that was literally, I'm not a people's person. I don't go around just shaking hands and
Yeah,
stuff. So I was like,
yeah,
what the fuck? I did it. I met some new people and I was amongst all women. They were all empowering in their own way.
yeah,
I was like, yes, like I love that. Like that was great. That was a great
yeah.
experience.
Kudos to you, girl.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
Yeah.
So, moving on very fairly quickly, we're gonna get into our self-love, self-care product segment.
Yeah.
I feel like is that kind of your like self-care for this episode?
Yeah.
Really just going out by yourself and
Yeah.
really doing things on your own. I've always been like, you remember years ago, I used to always do like solo dates. I used to
Yeah.
always go out by myself a couple years ago. And I feel like I really need to do that to really build myself up. And I feel like that era might need to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like one thing that I've not one thing that I've done, but I've been trying to do is like journaling again. But like this time digitally, like on your notes on the iPhone.
Yeah, on the iPhone, yeah.
My friend I went to church with this past weekend, she like uses her notes for everything. Like she has so many notes and stuff, like messages that she sent to herself. It's so funny. I went on my notes section. I have a whole series of notes for myself, and they're locked. And I do not know the password. I do not know the
Oh.
password. And the hint for it to unlock it, the hint that I put is, who is this for? And
Oh.
I've tried me, yourself, me, myself, and I, Kevin, and I cannot find what the
Damn.
answer is. So I don't know. I really don't know. And it's about like
Damn, that shit would drive me
yes,
crazy.
it's been driving me nuts for the past week. It's been driving me nuts. And I have like about like 14 to 15 like really that I know thoughtful messages where I've had like titles on, like I've
Yeah.
had titles for them and I've known like the depth that I've written them. But like I never knew that I actually had like a
Yeah.
passcode for it. And the hint is, who is this for? Like what am I supposed to do with that?
Damn.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go to like Apple to see if they can unlock it because there's no way into it. But like I think that made me realize like damn, I think I want to go back to like writing to myself because I feel like one of those notes I probably need right now.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I went back to my notes because it was like, damn, this is something that I needed. Like my old friend that I was talking about, she was using her notes like 2 to 3 years ago. She wrote down all these affirmations, and she's kind of like living in an answered prayer right now, where she went back and it was just so like revealing to her. So it's like
Yeah.
I went back knowing that one of these notes is probably something I need for this season that I'm in right now, and I'm like, damn, I can't get into it.
I
So.
did that for the beginning of the year.
Okay.
I wrote all my goals down in my notes,
Wow.
but I didn't like it. But the one thing I do got locked is all the stuff with my passwords. That's
Yeah,
what I have
I
locked.
know, seriously.
But it didn't work with your Face ID though.
No, it didn't work with my Face ID. And I'm like, this
Damn.
is crazy. And the crazy, I did like a word passcode, not even like a digit. Like I made sure nobody was getting into it. I made sure.
And that's the thing, because 2 weekends ago when I my Anthony, like his family had a whole like a little family gathering, and we started talking, and then the one girl was telling me that First of all, she recommended me to go to psychotherapy because she was like, no, you need like, she's like, bitch, you need fucking help. She's like, bitch, you need help. You don't need therapy. You need psychotherapy. That's so funny. But then she told me to journal. But my whole thing with journal, I don't like for people to just find it and read it.
And read it,
Yeah,
yes.
and read it. So
Oh
then
my
that's
God.
why I never did that. Because like I like the whole writing process
Yes,
thing.
I like that too. Because I used to have a journal, but then I used to really like kind of like second guess. Because
Yeah,
I'm
like
if
you be
somebody
scared to be
finds
truthful.
yes, if somebody finds it, I'm like done for.
Yeah.
So like I always want to be like Moesha.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, I'm like, I don't know. I do not know. Because if somebody find this, it's done for. But
that is funny.
yeah. But to end this segment, we'll really just say, like, start solo dating. Start doing stuff that feeds your soul. Solo dating, journaling, anything that has to do with yourself. And I'm telling you, like, it really is a benefit. The more you pour into yourself, the more you invest in yourself, there's always gonna be benefit out of it. So shout out to you, girl. I'm really proud that you did that. Like, that's an experience that I haven't even gotten to experience yet, and I can't wait to do that. Yeah. So moving on to our next segment, my favorite one is when we drink. We pour it out, okay? We're gonna sit, chat, and pour it out. So, girl, let us know what we have in store for today.
We're having blackberry lemonade whiskey sour.
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, I love me a whiskey sour.
Yeah,
I love
a whiskey
a whiskey sour.
We do.
Girl, I'm kind of excited for this. Yeah. All right, girl, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. All right, today we're making blackberry lemonade whiskey sour. So for this recipe, you need 2 ounces of whiskey or brandy, 1 ounce of blackberry coolest, which was homemade, and then 1.5 ounce of fresh lemon juice. And then 2 ounces of egg white. Y'all, I'm scared for this part, y'all. That did not look right. Then add some ice, and then we shake. All right, there we have it, our blackberry lemonade whiskey sour.
Cheers.
Don't forget, 21 and older, drink responsibly, y'all.
All right, let's see.
Ooh! That's that liquor.
That's a lick. Y'all, this that lick that gonna make you sip.
Is yours strong too?
Mine is strong, but I'm not gonna lie, girl, I'm liking it.
I know, but
yeah, I'm liking it. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
I feel like is the egg white the reason why it's foamy on the top? Oh, I like that touch.
That's why I did it.
I like that touch. That's why I
still did it because I was like, that's the only way it gets foamy.
Yes, I wish you guys could see like the egg white. It makes it foamy on the top. I really like that. It kind of makes the experience of sipping a drink like luxurious in a sense. Like I like it. Like a cold foam on top. Let me tell you something. So all the ladies out there, if you go on a date and you want to give sexy and you need a little boost, you get one of these.
That ass.
Okay, bitch. Oh yes.
You get one of these. Did I mess up and put 4 ounces in one of them?
That's what I'm, but like.
Because why the fuck is this just so strong?
Mine isn't like crazy strong, but it's like, it's there.
But that's what I'm saying. I think one of them.
You must have put
one of them I messed up. I put 4.
You think so? No, I don't think so.
Of the brandy, did I pour it twice in one of them?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Anyways, that's that liquor.
That's that lick. I'm not gonna lie. The week that I had, I needed this. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
So let's get into our culture talk. We are going to talk about the one girl that's been popping up in all our timelines, the one and only Cardi B. All right, if you don't know, this video will be posted. This video is being made a week in advance. By the time we post this next week, the album is already gonna be out. But the album is literally dropping tonight.
In
So
30 minutes because it's
already
11:30,
yes,
y'all.
it's already 11:30. Oh wow, that's crazy. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I wasn't really too crazy or really anticipating the album, but all this promo, all the interviews, it's really getting me a bit
Yeah.
excited. Like I'm really excited to see like all the work and depth that she's put into it.
The features. I want to see what it sounds like. Like
Yes.
certain songs with different people. Like I definitely want to, because you said Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler, Selena Gomez.
Definitely want to hear what that sounds like.
Yes, I really want to hear what that sounds like. Selena Gomez, Kehlani.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear that one too.
And you guys know her, Cardi B and Kehlani already had a song previously before, which sounded really. Oh my gosh!
What song is that?
Oh my gosh! I forgot. I think it's Nights Like This.
How it go?
Nights like this, that you were for what?
That's I do know that song. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm low key excited.
Oh, Cardi B was in it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I really hope I'm not getting the. Y'all,
Yeah.
Let me just, y'all, please, let me just look at this first, because Lord knows if I ain't right, I'm clipping this whole thing out. Let me put Cardi B, Kehlani. No, it's not that song.
I'm like,
You see what I'm talking about? This is exactly what I'm
Because I'm like, that song is a bop. I don't ever remember a rap part in it.
So the song that Cardi B and Kehlani were in together was Ring.
Oh, Ring?
Yeah, Ring. It was on Cardi's album. You gonna ring, 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 ring. Okay, yeah. That song ain't like
that's
them
that's
two
my
together.
song.
Like they mesh very well. So I'm really excited for this song tonight.
Oh, damn! I heard that so long.
Right? And that was a good song, though, right? Cardi's beat verse, like it blended so freaking well. No, no, that was a good song, right?
That was, damn.
What a throwback, right?
What a throwback.
Thursday.
Damn.
No, seriously.
That's a segment.
No, for real. Yo, look at us, our brain is just going. But yes, I'm honestly excited for this album.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see what she has in store. But speaking of album, getting into these interviews that she's been having, she's had interviews with Kelly Rowland, she's had interviews with Gayle King, she's had interviews with Jennifer Hudson, back to back to back. And I'm not gonna lie, I've really been feeling it, to be honest. I've been really feeling this rollout, this promo.
It feels like a rollout. It feels like an album rollout.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like it's been a while since we've had one.
Yeah.
Like an artist has
literally.
No, let's be for real.
Because I feel like, I swear to God, I feel like I'll see once interview and they be like, my album's out. And I'll be like, wait, huh? Your album's out?
Yes.
It's like there's no promo, there's no single dropping before, there's nothing. So it's like when the album comes out, if I don't know something's coming out, I'm not gonna rush to go looking for it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Once it comes up on my thing, then I'll go looking for it. But other than that, like this one, I'm going to personally go
out my way to do.
Yes.
I think that's a good. I feel like that's a good point that brands need to look into. Is know that like consumers need to always be reminded for them to actually like to push themselves to actually go look for it. Because I've been seeing all this promo, I'm actually gonna type in the album and actually go listen to it. If there wasn't that much promo, I would have probably just waited to see on my timeline which song is hot, and I would go listen to it. But this time I'm actually gonna give my time and listen to the album full out. You know, and given that this is her sophomore album and it's been 7 years.
I can't believe it's 7 years.
7 years and this is her sophomore album. So the pressure is there, okay?
The pressure
is there. I'm not gonna lie, especially for somebody like Cardi B. Her name is out there, especially with all that's going on. And speaking with all that's going on, with Kelly's interview, which I will say, first off, I will say I did kind of like the fact that Kelly was able to like run that interview. It was really nice to see.
And then they're actually
both of
friends
them.
in real life.
They're friends in real life. That's the crazy thing. I never even knew that. I would have never known that, you know? But I think this interview, it was really nice to see Cardi having an interview with somebody that's giving her that open space to really just talk. I feel like here's the thing. I feel like a lot of us as like fans, consumers, we kind of like know what artists are going through from the outside, but it's like we still look for them to confirm it by
Yeah.
like verbally
Mm-hmm.
like saying it. So even like the all that going on with like Future and stuff, we know our girl was down bad. We knew she was down bad. But to actually like hear it and her talk about her experience and what she had to go through, I mean, it was deep. Like even in that interview, just some points that she hit on was her going through depression, like real deep depression, where she couldn't even be in the studio, where she
Yeah.
didn't even want to go out when it was like daylight, like where she just
Mm-hmm.
really just couldn't function. You know, she even went through a point of having like withdrawal,
Yeah.
where like that withdrawal where it's like you want to just take everything out of you. Like, and one point I feel like she said that I really correlated to was the point where she talked about when she feels like when she's encountering a situation that's like not going well for her, it's like it's like the end of the world. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, what am I gonna do? And I felt that so bad because I'm that kind of person. Whenever I'm met with any type of situation in life, I literally feel like it's like the end of the world. I overthink
Yeah.
everything. I feel like it's done for me, all that. Like, I swear to you, and I hate that about myself, but I always fall into that. And
Yeah.
when I tell you I related with her about that so freaking much, but one thing I will say is it really shows how much heartbreak really affects you.
Ooh.
Like heartbreak, like this is why they say heartbreak is one of the main causes to death a lot of times because bro, that's it's crazy. And I think people don't like people really underestimate like the trials the trials and tribulations when it comes through divorce. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people just think it's just like papers and whatnot, and that's about it. But it's like it's as if like somebody's like ripping half of you,
Yeah.
you know, to even go through that and like so early in marriage as well to even go through that. It's like, damn, like I don't like not even almost like I feel for her, you
Of
know? Because it's like
course.
a lot of the times, like fans see artists as like they put them on a staple of like God and whatnot, but like they're also just human
There's fucking
beings. They're
humans.
human, so they're going to feel as well, you know? But even there was one of I forgot which interview it was. She's been doing so many interviews.
Yeah.
She even talked about like girls that she even encouraged through the DMs or she sent messages to and whatnot, uplifting them. Behind her back, there was fucking Future.
Why you keep saying future?
I mean, oh my God, oh,
Earlier when you said future, I was so confused. I was like, wait. I was like,
said Future, you didn't say anything to
no,
stop
because
me.
I was so confused earlier
Wait,
because when you said future, I'm like, oh, he's talking about like was Cardi B talking about in the future? Like that's literally what I was thinking. I was like, huh? I was like, is he thinking Offset is future? But I was like, nah, he's not thinking that.
take
And then
two.
when you just said that just now, I was like, bitch, future.
You cut me so quick. You're like, why the fuck? Offset, please. Off and the set. Offset. That's
He gonna offset your
yo
ass
for real.
if you can call him future. Nigga was like, that nigga with the dress.
No, for real, one of them. I
Yeah.
mentioned one of them.
One of them.
One of them, for real. I'm crying, girl. That is so funny. But yes, I'm talking about Offset.
That's how you know Future ain't shit too.
No, for real.
Because
Future really ain't shit. But yeah, I
yeah,
love me some Future for real. But he really ain't shit.
that is mad funny.
Oh my gosh. But yes, I mean, to me, that's just like that's a lot. That woman goes through a lot. No shade. She goes through a lot.
Yeah.
No shade. There's no money in the world that can really like stop you from going through all that.
I'm not gonna add one thing. The only thing I said the only thing. Every time Cardi B comes up, the reason why I have so much sympathy for her is because she was done dirty.
Yeah.
Like that girl was done.
Yeah.
The whole marriage, he did her
Dirty.
Like I'm
Bruh.
talking about just fucking anybody and they go to the internet like saying that they
Bro.
fucked him. He will fuck some of her friends.
What's
Because it's not the
crazy?
first time she said that. She said
Right.
that the first time she filed for divorce.
Yeah.
And I was like, she was like, yeah, you gonna go fuck my ops? Because I'm guessing this girl like she was beefing with. And I'm like, bro, like I could only imagine what she was going through in that relationship, like
It had to
mentally.
be, yeah.
That's the only reason why I don't agree with the baby. I was like, girl, you should have went and have your fun, but whatever, you want to have the baby. But that's why when people are like, oh, she already moved on, I'm like, that man did her fucking dirty. Like, what do you mean? I'm happy she's already fucking moved on. Like,
Right.
the man, like when you have somebody that drag you to filth your whole relationship, you do not want them to sit down and just harp that in after it's
Right,
over. Like,
yeah.
you want them just get that shit out of the way. Cause like she's been harping it she's been in a heartbreak the whole time.
Yeah.
She's been going through that the whole time. Like, what the fuck? Like, he disrespected her over and over and over and over. Oh my God. Cause I used to be like, damn, girl.
It's crazy.
How many fucking, like, how many times is he gonna have to do that? It was like the whole Jada and fucking little baby.
But you see, she at some point, Jada, not at some point, at one point, Jada was just like, all right, I'm done.
That's what I'm saying, but it took her a while.
Oh my gosh, it took her a while.
Yeah, it took her a while
It took her a while.
But that's because like Cardi really did love him.
She really did love him.
And then they had 3 beautiful kids.
Beautiful kids.
Oh my
goodness, beautiful kids. I feel like to me, what would have been the last straw is I remember when Offset, I'm saying his name right this time.
Yeah.
I remember when Offset dropped his recent album. And he was feeling like hot shit or whatever and whatnot. And everybody knows that whole case that's going around where Cardi B had a hit for that girl to get that girl like fucked up. The girl that was like messing with Offset and whatnot. And this is our speculations, but I'm pretty sure a lot of it is true. But I remember when Offset released his album, he was having his album release party, he was going to clubs and all that and whatnot. And one of the nights he invited the girl that Cardi B had beef with for the sake of the girl messing with Offset. He invited that girl to the club. And it was like, Cardi's literally got a case going on because of her. Mind you,
I do remember
you
that.
remember that? Cardi B even went on live. And I remember watching the live and Cardi was so pissed off because she was like, this is what she'd be talking about because you used me to gain clout for this album. Like, you used me because that one song that they made.
Because she was popular.
Yeah, she was popular. That one song that they made.
With Nicki and them?
No.
No, that's the Migos.
No.
Offset
recent album, yeah.
No, not recent, because he just dropped another one.
Oh, then the one before, not this.
Before,
Yeah. But
he just dropped one like a month ago.
Oh no, the one.
I know what you're talking about because I remember that time.
You remember that era, right?
I remember that era.
She went on live and she was like once a nigga like hot shit, you know, so he just dropped an album, he's feeling himself, he's outside, he's in the streets, you know what I'm saying, forgetting like, you know, she was helping him, like she was bringing his numbers up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that one was constantly going through so much with him, and I'm like, obviously don't even look that good to me.
I think
it's not always all about looks, but yeah, I don't want to say it's always about looks, I'm not even that kind of person, but like, I don't see what I don't know.
But remember, they got married after a year of dating. Like, not even a year of dating.
What do you know of a person to like go and get married to them after a year?
I think they were just like in the moment. They were like two up and coming artists. Well, no, artists. Offset was already, but no, artists just. I said artists. Offset.
I feel like Cardi gave Offset a lot of clout.
No, Offset recently just came out of jail. Mm-hmm. So he was just not getting his clout because the Migos, they were a group, but then he went to jail. Then when he came out, he was just now starting to get his fame from being back from the group. And then Cardi was up and coming. So they complimented each other at the time. So I used to be like, okay, cool. But I didn't think they were going to get married. Then they went and got married. I was like, well, damn. I was like, okay. Like I feel like that was fast. But you know, sometimes it'd be like them one little couples like
just one
and then they work out for 20 30 years like so I was like okay whatever.
This was not the one because even through the whole relationship there was multiple,
it's not the one.
This was not the one. There was multiple times throughout the relationship where Cardi would even be at performances where she was talking about she's leaving that nigga, she's done with that nigga,
of course, and
still be with him.
Mind you, she filed for divorce for a first time.
Yeah, right.
And then he went begging for her, and did the whole roses, the whole Birkin,
media thing, the whole thing, and it's like,
and it was like,
what a nigga do once, he'll do again. Like, come on.
He did that. What a nigga
won't do, another nigga will.
He did that and whatever. But then I was just like, hearing her talk, I was like, damn. Imagine the dark space that she was in, like,
She was in a very dark space.
because imagine when you love somebody and they're doing you wrong and you're just like heartbroken and it's like being thrown at your face every day because you're in the limelight.
Yeah.
It's not like you're a regular deckler and nobody knows your business. Like, no, everybody knows your fucking business.
Yeah.
And these girls, they love to be like, oh, I fucked your nigga. Like, they love fucking artists just to post it on social media, which is like, I don't get what you get out of it.
When I tell you, females, like, they have secret animosity and they love that. The girls and the gays.
Because
my gosh,
because I'm so
bad.
the reason why I be so confused is like, you know that you don't live under a rock, so you know that man is in a public marriage.
So why would you go out your way? I hate people like that. You go out your way to like break a home
and then try to act like, oh my god, like, girl, you knew he was in a relationship already. I'm so confused.
That shit is so.
And then you go online and talk about how you fucked him, and then this girl gotta fucking see it online.
Like,
and then everybody judging, everybody fucking blowing up her DMs and stuff like that. That gotta be a lot, because like, you can't just hide.
You can't. Especially being in the public.
Like, you literally,
eye.
you go down the street, because you know Cardi, she still be thinking she normal.
Yeah.
This girl be going to the Bronx and be still be in the hood thinking she normal, but it's like.
But one thing I will say, I just have a feeling this album is about to be good. Because it seemed like, even in the interview she talked about it, she didn't necessarily like pour her heart into the album, but she talked her shit on the album. Okay?
But, oh my God, I forgot what song it is when she told Kelly that she made during her heartbreak. I forgot the name of it. But one thing I want to say is, fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Why are you trying to find out, Sip?
Damn. What the fuck?
Can I get a second round, please?
Bartender, please.
Please, can I get a second round?
Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
Don't you hate that?
I hate that because it was like at the tip of my tongue. Like, why did I forget? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. When she announced that she was pregnant with Gayle King.
Okay. Yes.
She said that how she's going on tour in February.
She's going on tour in February. But you know what's so funny? Cardi did make a tweet where she said that she's on a strict schedule to make sure that this is going to be like the best album and tour that we experience. But I'm not gonna lie, Cardi B's on some Beyonce shit. Like, she's really on some like,
why?
Because Beyonce, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it hasn't been done before.
Yes, it hasn't been done before, but she has never done. You know why? Because every time, like, remember, I think you told me like not too long. Every time Cardi got something out, she's pregnant.
That's what, and I hate that.
Yeah,
that's
she even said it.
I hate it.
She even said it like slightly. She said that. When the first time she got an opportunity, because she's gonna go on tour with Bruno Mars, but she turned it down because she got pregnant and she just didn't know how to just like bounce back. But then this time she was like, "Oh, this is not my first rodeo. This is like my fourth time." She was like, I think, but then again, you know what it is too. The label is probably on her like, girl, like, this is your second album in like how many years? Like, we don't got time for this. Right. We need to make our money back.
I think people think because Cardi's like so big to us, the labels aren't looking at it like that.
They care about their numbers and that money. That's all they care about.
Yeah.
So she already had everything planned out. She already had that the album was coming out in September. She already had her tour planned out because that's how it works in that world. So she went and got pregnant. They're probably like, girl,
I don't know. You're bringing this up.
Yeah, they're like, girl, I don't give a fuck. Like, we need to get our money. We've been investing in you. We need to see our profit because that's how that shit works. So she was like, she owed it to herself to like literally pop that baby out and go back on tour. And I think the reason why she's saying that is because like I feel like she did like every time she'll get pregnant, she'll step back. Every time she get pregnant, she step back because it's like, this album was supposed to come out mad long ago, but she kept pushing it back. But I think it's because she kept getting pregnant. Because once you get pregnant, like as a woman, you don't know what the fuck your body gonna do.
Right, that is true.
You don't get to say so.
Right,
your body's the.
And she did mention it in one of the interviews that she was supposed to release the album, but she kept on delaying it.
So now it's like she gotta pop. And I don't know when she do, but I'm guessing she's probably due like in November or something. Pop that baby out and go on
go
tour in February.
But I feel where she's coming from because there was even a point where she said that she's never been the type of person to like pour her heart out into a song because she never goes to the studio when she's like feeling depressed or mad or angry or sad. And I feel that same way too. Because even with like Pour It Out Thursday, I cannot come. I try my best not to come on set when I'm like
Yeah.
angry or mad, or when if I have to take a shot, if I take a drink, or I have to do something, or if I have to give myself a pep talk on my way here, I do that because it's so hard to feed into your work when you're like not in that, like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it is very difficult. I've tried it, and baby, that it feels like you're really working twice as hard.
Yeah.
You're working twice as hard, you know? So that I really felt for her. But nonetheless, Cardi B girl, we wish you the best. And we will be listening to this right after.
Yeah.
I'll be listening to this tomorrow. Thank God tomorrow's Friday. So
Thank
hopefully it
God.
give us, I'll be listening to it tomorrow night. Hopefully it give me a little vibe for the weekend.
So who the fuck knew that Pilates would be like a damn a whole controversy?
What's going on with Pilates? I don't really know. I generally don't know much about Pilates, honestly.
So this girl, I follow her because she was on Love Is Blind. This was like a couple years ago, and when I watched that, that's when it first started to come around, and I watched it, and I was like, oh my God, I like her. Like, she was so nice. She got done dirty. So I started following her on Instagram, and she does Pilates. And I was like, oh my God, I love it. Like, cause she does Pilates, but she do the mat Pilates, and she posts the videos on YouTube, and you could watch it for free and follow along and stuff like that. And so like, oh, I'll fuck with it. And then she moved to New York, and now she lives in Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was like, okay. So the other day, I was on TikTok, and I see somebody stitch her video, and they were coming at her. Like, but you know how somebody stitched somebody's video, I automatically was like, oh no, I need to go on her page and watch the full video. Because you know how you could stitch a video and you only get whatever feeds your point of view. So I was like, no, that can't be my girl. So I went on her page and I watched the video. As I'm watching the video, I'm trying to convince myself, like, okay, there's a point to this. There's a point to this. There's a point to this. Oh, there's no point to this. The video ended. So basically, she was making a video. I guess I don't know, because she lives in Philly now, which is mainly black. If you ever been to Philly, it's only a small part that's white. You know, it's majority black. I don't know if she's been getting like flagged for her prices. I don't know what's been going on with that, but she went and made a video trying to basically justify like her prices for Pilates. And then she was like, everybody's like basically saying like, oh, it needs to be diverse, it needs to be diverse. And then she was like, basically Pilates is luxury. Like, she was like, do you walk in Bottega and say, where's the diversity? No, you don't walk into the Bottega and say, where's the diversity? It is what it is. I said, I know this bitch did not just say that. I know this bitch. I said, I know this girl did not just say that. I know she did not just fucking compare Bottega and Pilates in the same and say, do you walk into fucking Bottega and say, where's the diversity? I was like, I know the girl I followed did not just say that, because like common sense, like something should have clicked it. Mind you, she's half black, but she's half black, but she looks more
Right.
on the other side than black.
Right.
And I was like, what? So then I was just like, what? A fucking, all right, I want people to understand Pilates is literally all calisthenic. Okay? That's all it is. It ain't nothing special. It's literally calisthenics, and it's all core, and that's all you do the whole time. There's nothing special. There's like, I've taken Pilates. There's like, yes, I liked it, but there's nothing so special to where I could be like, oh no, like it needs to be like a hidden thing. Like it only should be the elites going to. No, it's not. Like literally I could do Pilates right here in my basement. Like it's not that. It's nothing like.
It's just like they just put a name on something that's already been.
Exactly, that's already been there.
Yeah.
But then, a lot of people started calling her out, because they was like, girl, you moved to Philly, which is majority black.
Yeah.
You can't move into a neighborhood majority black and say you offer classes that's for the people and all that stuff when you're not offering that, and then get mad that people are calling you out, because it's like, you in the wrong demographic. Then you should have
Yeah.
went to LA or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
this is a
Mm-hmm.
so then people started like fact checking her. Like, they're like, Pilates started by Joseph Pilates, and he started that when he was in prison. He started that when he was
Oh.
prison,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess his dad was always like a
Yeah,
fitness
that's what I
dude.
watched. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his dad was always a fitness dude and all that stuff. So like, he started like teaching the class like while he's in prison, like trying to teach the inmates how to stay healthy while they're in there. And obviously there's no equipment, there's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're in prison, you're in jail, like, you do what you do. So then he started incorporating, obviously using body weight, which is calisthenic, and how to stay healthy the whole time. So that was Joseph Pilates. But Joseph Pilates only certified two teachers, and one of them was a black woman. I need her name.
Oh, you have it in the notes?
Yeah, I put it in the notes.
Oh, I know that's right, girl. Oh, Kathy?
Oh,
No.
Kathy Grant, yeah.
Oh, that's right, girl.
So he only certified two people. One of them was a black woman, Kathy Grant. And Kathy Grant took it and took Pilates to another level. She, what's the word? How do you say like made something better? Like, what's the word for that? She improved it.
Revamped it.
Yeah, revamped it, improved it. So she did that, and then she brought it to the U.S. Yeah, she's the one that brought it to the U.S., Kathy Grant. And she was the only person that was, she was a ballet dancer. She was like a dancer, and I guess she got injured. And obviously Pilates, Joseph Pilates, she was teaching like athletes and like dancers how to like get back in shape, like get back in a groove after an injury, where it's like, because calisthenic is like body weight. So you're not doing too much, like you using your body trying to like get back in a groove. So yeah. So then they was like, girl, first of all, Pilates started in prison. So nothing about that is luxury or elite. He did it for the people for the free. Two, he trained a black lady that improved Pilates and brought it to the States. So a black woman was the one that brought Pilates to the United States. So what do you mean where it shouldn't be diverse? Like, everybody's like, girl, you need to go back and take them classes and go back to them hours, because clearly there's something that was lost in transition.
I feel like you know what? I just love how you properly and well explain this. Because when I simply say this, I really hate when people are wrong and strong.
Yeah.
I hate when people are wrong and strong. The fact that you can even bring up something such as diversity for something that came from someone that's black is like insane to me. That's insane. But also, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm seated because I'm learning too. Because I didn't know all this. I really didn't know all this. I'm not really a big Pilates person. I'm really just go to the gym. I'm not really big on Pilates and whatnot. But I feel like because when you think of Pilates, you think of just like a white woman, because majority of the time it's like it's usually like classes are usually led by like white women, and so you would think that the origin is a white woman.
Exactly.
But that's not always the case. But I mean, don't we all know that most of the stuff that happens in this economy society, all the origin is from. Thank you. I feel like we live in a time where people are still trying to be exclusive with things. Like, for example, when we talk about like luxury, for example, like luxury is meant to be exclusive, but we live in a time now it's becoming more inclusive little by little, because it's like now with like luxury you could get it pre-owned, you could do this, like, you know what I'm saying? It's so it's like, it's like
or you could get the fake.
Right, exactly.
Go right to Canal Street.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? You go right to Canal Street, you go right to DH Gate. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much more accessible nowadays that I feel like people try to find any little thing to just make more inclusive. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, to me, I just don't get, like, I don't get it. Like, something like Pilates, and you're trying to correlate that with like a luxury brand. Because the only reason why you're correlating that to a luxury brand is because luxury is meant to be exclusive. Like, it was never meant to be for everybody. It's always meant to be for a selective people of a
Yeah.
certain standard. So when you correlate with luxury brand, then you're automatically saying that, okay, Pilates is not meant for everybody. It's only meant for a certain standard that can actually
Afford
afford.
it.
Let's be for real. Like, come on, girl. Oh my
You know
God.
what I think that
This
got
is like,
people like
please.
heated?
Oh my
The thing
God.
that got people heated is the fact that she used the word diverse. She's like, it's not meant to be diverse.
So you are already singling out
So
certain
just
groups
because,
of people.
yeah.
You're already singling
So
out groups of
diversity
people.
means like, oh, only whites only could afford. I'm so
Yeah.
confused. Like
That,
diverse,
yeah.
yeah, like using the word diversity, like you're not like if she would have said, oh, like my prices are my prices. Oh, do you go on Bottega and question it? We would have been like, oh, girl, we get it. Like, yes, if my price is not for everybody, because I tell my fiance now, I'd be like, boy, if you want to charge her, that's what you want to charge. Your price is not for everybody. But it's the
Right.
fact that she said, oh, diverse.
Right.
Like if my fiance were like, oh yeah, I paint cars, but
It's only for a certain group of people. Like,
yeah, we
what
would be like,
fucking
what?
sense does that make?
Like, what
Like,
does that
I
mean?
get when somebody says it's not for everybody. I
It's
get
not
that
for
because it's
everybody.
not for
Yes,
everybody.
it's
That's
not for
true.
everybody.
Certain services are not for everybody.
everybody.
But when you start
It's not
like
meant to be
including, like,
diverse.
it's not meant to be diverse. When you're starting to include race,
Race.
like, come on, this is crazy. This is literally crazy. Like, and it goes so much. Oh my God, bro, it goes so much deeper because we all know race is a classification in society. That's
Thank
literally
you.
what race is. So you already know when you say diverse, you're already talking about groups of people that are classified. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is crazy. Like, that's I can't. I literally cannot. I can't. I can't.
And then she was like, oh, our classes is 5,000 hours. Did she say 5,000 or 500 hours? I don't like to get certified in Pilates. And then somebody was like, okay, other freaking trade schools, it's more hours to be certified. What the fuck does that mean? Like,
Right.
it doesn't mean anything.
Right.
You had to fucking work hard to
Just
get.
wrong and strong. Wrong and strong. Wrong and
I
strong.
was so disappointed because when I follow somebody, I follow you intentionally. And I was
Oh
just like,
wow.
when she said that, when I saw the stitch, I automatically was like, oh no, there's no way. Like, I was like, they're taking her words out of context.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way the girl said that. Because they was showing her up. Then I went her page and I was like, girl, I can't even defend you because you really said what you said and I'm offended.
But I honestly don't understand. Like, that happens a lot. Like, why do people, like, y'all don't ever like replay the videos y'all make
Thank
to make
you.
it,
And
like, to
then
make sure it sounds like it makes
that's what I'm
sense?
saying. Because like, I feel like certain things, like, I feel like, I know they say common sense is not universal.
That I was
but
gonna say, it's really.
damn.
I literally said that earlier today at work. Common sense is just not universal.
But
It's not.
goddamn, like you didn't think in your head like this is gonna. And then mind you, she started off the video by saying like, "Oh, this is not gonna be a hot take." So you knew what you were gonna say wasn't gonna be popular,
Right.
and you knew you were gonna be like you're gonna be on the other end, not the.
Yeah.
But it just frustrated me. Like, come on, people. Like, we need to do better.
Moving on to another topic that'll probably piss me off even more.
Literally,
Like, Jimmy Campbell, like, seriously, preempted
canceled
indefinitely? That's
indefinitely.
insane. That's crazy. Off of a comment that, I mean, everybody else was thinking. I mean, for late night shows, talk shows as such,
They're supposed to not.
they're supposed
They're
like
supposed to say whatever.
it's supposed to be like ignorant but funny.
Yeah.
Like, like, I would, like, when you look back at it, I'm not even surprised what he said. It didn't take me by shock. It didn't take me by surprise.
Yeah.
It was nothing. Like, and a lot what he said is what a lot of us were thinking in the first place. Like, I'm so confused.
And not even that. I think it's because since Trump been like running or been in office, he's been taking shots at Trump, and he
that's
didn't
just
like it.
that was just his call, right?
He
Exactly.
never liked it. Because I remember the first time when Trump ran for president, I forgot what comedian. It was a she though. It was a female comedian, and she took mad shots at Trump to the point that they sent Secret Service to her house to like threaten her, and they shut her up for years.
That's crazy.
Cause they like, I'm talking about like that lady could not talk, like nothing, like shut her down, all because she wasn't for Trump, and she was voicing her opinion loudly.
You know, certain stuff, certain stuff like that really scares me because I really
Yeah.
feel like we're we're working towards becoming like another North Korea, like really becoming a state of
Russia.
like really becoming a state of dictatorship.
Yes,
Because
because like,
we all know the reason why the show is being canceled is because of what he said, and I feel like that contradicts with our like amendments, like
yeah.
freedom of speech, freedom of press, like he's freely talking. So you're trying to tell me that because of what he said is what gets the show canceled indefinitely? You had Charlie Kirk, you know, the late Charlie Kirk. He had so much freedom of speech that went around to colleges, universities, said whatever he wanted.
Spreading what he
Right, you
wanted.
know what I'm
It
saying?
was
But
no
like, so what makes
consequences.
like this one? So what makes a difference? The fact that a show gets canceled, it's like it's mind-boggling to me. It's mind-boggling, and we know that the party, the party is what fought to get it canceled.
Yeah.
We know it's the conservatives, the Republicans. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what the fuck I
Yeah.
want to say, but you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be upset that he just made a comment towards MAGA. Like, let's be for real. And that's what like that's what if that didn't show you that's a violation of like freedom of speech and freedom of press, then I don't know what to tell you. I really just don't know what to tell you. Like that's actually very shocking because then it really frightens you to think, okay, like what can you and what can you not do
And did you
at this
see
point?
what they put out? There was like, if he put out a statement apologizing,
Yes,
bitch,
he ain't.
he's not.
He's
Cause
not.
like,
He's not. He's
you're
not.
literally canceling my show for doing what I've been doing for years. Speaking my mind.
Because then I'm gonna always feel like I have to censor myself moving
Exactly.
forward.
Now I
What's
can't
the
be
point of doing
myself
that? I can't do
because
that
now
now.
there's a higher up that's like looking to
Now I'm
shut
not
me
being true to
up.
myself.
Yeah.
No, I'm
And
not
it's
being
not
true.
like, all right, freedom of speech, there's gray areas, right? He wasn't being racist.
Right.
He wasn't being what's the word?
He wasn't discriminating.
He wasn't discriminating. So there's gray areas. He wasn't doing none of that. He was just speaking his opinion.
His opinion, right?
About basically MAGA. Like,
Right.
he's not for it.
Right.
And like, why are they forcing us to like do certain things just because this man passed away? Like, that was the whole point. It wasn't like, he wasn't saying like, oh, I'm happy he died. It was nothing like that.
Right. There is a bigger issue with this situation alone.
Yeah.
Because with this situation alone, you really think about the bigger picture when it comes to corporations.
Yeah.
Because then you start to realize on what side these corporations are
Oh,
on.
yeah, they're
because for
always-
them, they're going to favor the majority of their viewers. If the majority of their viewers are conservatives, then if a comment as such, what do you think is going to happen? They're about to lose majority of their viewers. There is going to be a loss. For them, corporations as such, anything that can justify as a loss to them, they're going to immediately try to stop it at that point. So just imagine, like, there's just, when stuff like this happens, it's like, okay, there's a bigger issue going behind the scenes that unfortunately we just might not have access or know. This is why it's always been a thing that the public should know what's going on, but unfortunately we just don't. But I'm telling you, there's bigger issues. There's a bigger issue to this because this is crazy to me. Like, Jimmy, can you know how long that's been out for?
Yeah.
And for it to get canceled.
Since I was a kid.
That's why to get canceled over this? Oh, bruh.
And then the thing is, ABC is owned by a bigger network. That's the reason why ABC is being able to be shown throughout all our screen throughout the U.S. So they're owned by a bigger corporation that allows them to be syndicated, and that bigger corporation is conservative, and they're probably the one that funded Trump's.
I'm not gonna lie, America's becoming a North Korea. I won't lie. And one thing I said, I haven't done research about this yet, but I genuinely feel like Disney as a brand, I'm not too sure about Disney.
No, Disney is
It's conservative, right?
Them niggas is
They're
conservative.
conservative, right? Yeah, I've always had
They're
a feeling because
conservative.
I low key feel like Disney secretly
Yes, they
funds
do.
the
Because you notice,
Republican.
like, if you work for
Yeah,
Disney, you
yeah,
gotta be like on the hush hush. You gotta be like,
yeah. I have, yeah. It sucks. It really does
it's
suck.
crazy. Like, I wouldn't say we're becoming a North Korea because what they go through is
No,
like to.
but I feel like we're gonna at one point we're leading towards that because something is like a show getting canceled,
But I do feel like
bro.
we're leading to the point where like nobody has free speech.
Yeah,
Like nobody has free anything. So this lady, because she spoke about Charlie Kirk, she was a nurse, she spoke about Charlie Kirk at work, she got suspended. She got suspended until further notice.
that's
And then it's
crazy.
so crazy. It's so crazy because Anthony kept speaking about Charlie Kirk, and I said, that's before I even seen the thing. I was like, Anthony, stop talking about that man because you never know.
But how was he talking about him? Like, what do you mean, like on social media?
No, like in person, like just talking,
Oh,
like just
okay.
like whoever would,
Oh
like
yeah,
yeah, because
okay.
obviously like that
In
when that
conversation.
happened, like it was like
Yeah,
a conversation
yeah,
to be
yeah, yeah,
had.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right, right,
you're
yeah.
talking to your coworkers.
Yes,
You're just talking in
yes,
general.
yeah, yeah.
Like, did you see that is crazy, and then it's gonna lead to like a deeper convo,
Right,
like,
right, right,
and then
right,
it's gonna
right.
go to like for you know what I'm saying?
Yes, 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 yes.
And I said, Anthony, I was like, do not talk about that shit at work. I said, do not talk about that shit at work. I said, do not talk about that shit in public. I said, because this shit is like literally dividing the country and you never know who's for
You
who.
never know. Yeah,
And I feel like when you're on the conservative side, they taking that shit so deep to like the point that like they're not even gonna see, like they're not even like being reasonable about it.
yeah.
Like it's not like, oh damn, like this death happened, that shit sucks. Like we need to like look at our gun laws. It'd be nothing. It's like as soon as you say like, damn, I didn't like some of his messages, it's like, all right, we automatically opposites. Like we're
Yeah.
enemies.
Right, right,
So
right, right.
I was like, stop. I was like, do not do it. Don't do it. I was like, please. I was like, what do you, like, I was like, when you at work, don't even bring that shit up. Somebody bring it up, you mute. Because you never know who the fuck is for who. And I just feel like it's going to be like a lot of repercussions.
Right.
That was that. He was like, he wasn't really listening to me. Literally, we both saw that how like some people were getting like suspended for it. And then he called me. He was like, yo, you are fucking right. And I was like, right about what? He was like, yo, when you said don't talk about that shit at work, he was like, yo, people are literally getting suspended for that shit.
That's crazy. At his
No, not his job. No, he's
but just
seen
in
it.
general, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Like people speaking, and then I went on social media and I seen that this nurse lady was speaking out about it. Like
Yeah.
she was like, oh, like I got suspended from work because I was speaking about the
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk situation. And I was like, oh shit, then the whole Jimmy thing happened. I was like, oh bitch, if a motherfucker that's settled
That's
like
one thing.
this, that's been in their career for mad long, could get like, they could shut his shit down. I was like, oh yeah, us little fish,
Yeah, yeah. Done
yeah,
for.
done for.
Done for. Done for.
Mute. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching another episode of
Pour It Out Thursday.
We post every Thursday. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
And you know, come sit, chat, and pour it out
Pour it
with
out,
us.
period.
Like, it's just that simple.
Right, that's
Where we
it.
talk shit.
And we get into it.
And yeah.
Right.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mwah.
Mwah.